can't remember the last time I was this uncomfortable while watching a movie. Welcome to Bite Size Bunny, my name's Tony, and today we're going to be talking about Obsession. Obsession follows a man who has this massive crush on one of his friends and desperately wants to be in a relationship with them. But when he can't muster up the courage to tell her how he feels, he turns to the One Wish Willow, a magic item that'll be able to grant him one wish. So he makes a wish that his friend will love him more than anyone else in the world, and things quickly go downhill in all of the worst ways possible. This is a hard watch, not because it's going for shock value or because it's hyper violent and gory, but because it tackles its premise in such a grounded and sincere way. The characters in this movie have heart. They're flawed, they feel real, and the entire time I was watching this movie, I felt like I was watching this horrible train wreck that I couldn't take my eyes off of. Because the further into this movie you get, the more horrific the situation becomes as it continues to evolve in the most nightmarish way possible. It is agonizingly uncomfortable to watch at times, and it does a really good job at highlighting just how terrifying this situation would truly be. This is one that's going to stick with me for a while. But despite being so effective with its horror, I was surprised at just how funny this movie can be at times as well. It utilizes humor in such a way that it feels like the movie is constantly disarming you. One moment I'm laughing, and the next I'm having an audible reaction and cringing as I am seeing the disturbing imagery that is transpiring on screen. When talking about Obsession, there's no way you could talk about this film without acknowledging the incredible performance from Indy Navarrete. She plays the love interest that has this spell put on her, and the performance she gives in this film is one of the best I've seen in any modern horror film. There is so much nuance and depth to her performance that makes it feel awe-inspiring to watch. One moment I am completely terrified by her, and the next I am left feeling absolutely heartbroken. It is devastating watching this poor woman have no control over the things that are happening to her, and not once while watching this movie did I feel like she was the villain. I found myself feeling really sympathetic for her and this messed up situation she's been forced into. The script is tightly crafted as well. This is one of those movies where it feels like they thought about everything. I really can't think of any complaints or gripes I have with any of the story beats or character moments that take place throughout the narrative. And the more I think about this movie, the more I realize just how much attention to detail was put into the script. Overall, I am blown away by Obsession. Curry Barker's film debut is phenomenal. This is one of the best movies I've seen all year, and it's one of the best horror films I've seen from this decade so far. I'm going to be giving Obsession a 10 out of 10. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this review. Like, subscribe, and all that YouTube stuff. And have you seen Obsession yet? If so, I'd love to hear your thoughts on it.